1. Tallinn Old Town. Tallinn Old Town is an enchanting portal to the Middle Ages, one of the best preserved medieval cities in Europe and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its labyrinth of cobblestone streets, narrow alleyways, and imposing stone walls invite travelers to explore history at every corner. The heart of the Old Town is the Town Hall Square, or Platz, dominated by the striking Gothic Tallinn Town Hall, built in 1404. Where locals and visitors alike gather for seasonal markets and festivals. Round the square, pastel-colored merchant houses with intricate facades and red-tiled roofs create a vibrant yet timeless scene. The city's defensive architecture is visible in the intact city walls, with towers like the Fat Margaret and Kiek and de Kock standing guard, offering panoramic views of the city and the Baltic Sea beyond. Tallinn is also a city of contrasts. The majestic Alexander Nevsky Cathedral with its onion domes contrast with the slender spires of St. Olaf's Church, once the tallest building in the world. Inside the Old Town, cozy cafes tucked into medieval basements serve rich Estonian coffee and rye bread pastries, while artisan shops sell hand-knit woolens, amber jewelry, and traditional handicrafts. Walking at dusk, the town glows with golden light, and small taverns buzz with locals and tourists enjoying hearty Estonian dishes, like elk stew or black bread soup. For history buffs, museums such as the Estonian History Museum housed in the Great Guild Hall offer fascinating insights into Estonia's medieval mercantile past. Tallinn Old Town perfectly blends a fairy tale setting with lively cultural pulse, making it the crown jewel of Estonia's tourism. 2. Lahemaa National Park. Spanning over 72,500 hectares, Lahemaa National Park is Estonia's oldest and largest national park, renowned for its diverse landscapes that stretch from dense pine forests and bogs to rugged Baltic coastline dotted with sandy beaches and rocky cliffs. The park serves as a natural sanctuary, home to an impressive array of wildlife including elk, wild boar, lynx, and rare bird species like the black stork. Hiking enthusiasts will find well-marked trails that wind through mystical peat bogs, where wooden boardwalks elevate visitors above the spongy earth and allow close encounters with carnivorous plants like sundews and pitcher plants. Lahemaa is also famous for its cultural heritage, particularly the grand manor houses built by Baltic German nobility. These estates, such as Palms Manor, Vihula Manor, and Sagadi Manor, have been painstakingly restored to their former glory, showcasing Baroque and neoclassical architecture. Inside, visitors can tour the lavish interiors, explore quaint parks, and learn about Estonia's aristocratic past through exhibitions. The juxtaposition of untouched wilderness and stately manors reflects Estonia's complex history, where nature and nobility once coexisted. The coastal villages of Lahemaa, like Kazmu and Alja, retain their fishing traditions and charm with colorful wooden houses and friendly locals. Whether paddling through calm bays, hiking remote trails, or savoring local, smoked fish in seaside taverns, Lahemaa offers a peaceful yet richly layered experience. 3. Tartu. Tartu, Estonia's second-largest city, is often called the intellectual capital of the country. The city's identity revolves around the University of Tartu, one of Northern Europe's oldest universities, founded in 1632. The university's historic buildings, such as the iconic main building with its classical columns, define the cityscape and inject a lively student energy into the streets. Tartu's Old Town is smaller and more intimate than Tallinn's, featuring elegant neoclassical architecture and peaceful squares like the Town Hall Square, where cafes spill onto terraces during warm months. The city is a cultural hub with a thriving art scene, hosting numerous theaters, galleries, and annual festivals celebrating everything from literature to jazz. The Estonian National Museum, located just outside the city center and a stunning modern architectural marvel, is essential for understanding Estonia's diverse ethnographic heritage and folklore. Inside, exhibits delve into the country's history from ancient times to modern independence, with multimedia displays that engage all ages. Families and curious travelers appreciate the Science Center, an interactive museum offering hands-on exhibits and planetarium shows. Tartu's vibe is a blend of historical reverence and youthful curiosity, with green spaces like the Tomb Hill Park, which houses the ruins of the old cathedral and offers sweeping views over the city and the Emajogi River. Tartu's blend of academic prestige, cultural vitality, and natural beauty make it a vibrant destination for visitors seeking both intellectual stimulation and relaxed charm. 4. Pärnu. Pärnu is Estonia's beloved summer capital, famous for its sprawling sandy beach, vibrant promenade, and reputation as a wellness haven. The town's history as a resort dates back to the 19th century, when the wealthy Baltic German nobility and Russian aristocrats flocked to its therapeutic mud baths and sea air. Today, Parnu retains this elegant atmosphere, with its classic white wooden villas, many built in the Jugendstil Art Nouveau style, lining tree-shaded streets. The town's beach is its crowning jewel, a 5-kilometer stretch of fine white sand that attracts sunbathers, kite surfers, and families alike during the warm months. The lively promenade bustles with restaurants, ice cream stands, and summer festivals, creating an inviting atmosphere that balances relaxation with entertainment. Wellness and spa culture dominate Parnu's offerings, with numerous modern spas providing mud treatments, mineral baths, and massages inspired by centuries-old traditions. The Parnu Beach Park, an expansive green area adjacent to the beach, offers playgrounds, tennis courts, and charming flower gardens. Beyond leisure, Parnu nurtures an active cultural scene. The town hosts music festivals, including classical, jazz, and contemporary genres, while galleries and theaters contribute to a lively arts community. The Parnu Museum provides insight into the city's maritime and resort heritage. Parnu's combination of natural beauty, historical charm, and modern amenities makes it a beloved retreat for locals and tourists seeking both rejuvenation and vibrant social life. 5. Sarma Island. Saaremaa is Estonia's largest island and a distinctive destination famed for its combination of medieval history, natural beauty, and rural charm. The island's crown jewel is the formidable Kuressaare Castle, one of the best-preserved medieval fortresses in the Baltics. Built by the Teutonic Order in the 14th century, the castle sits serenely overlooking the harbor, and now serves as a museum displaying exhibitions about Saaremaa's history, nature, and local culture. Visitors can climb the castle's towers for sweeping views of the town and the surrounding Baltic Sea. Beyond the castle, Saaremaa's landscapes are dotted with traditional windmills, verdant meadows, and ancient forests. The island is famous for the Kali meteorite craters, a rare geological site, where a meteorite crashed thousands of years ago, leaving several impressive craters surrounded by legends and local folklore. Hiking or cycling along Saaremaa's quiet country roads reveals charming villages with quaint wooden houses, inviting visitors to experience the slow pace of island life. The island's culinary scene embraces local products such as juniper smoked ham, fresh fish, and honey. Saaremaa also has a rich tradition of sauna culture, with many visitors enjoying authentic smoke saunas, believed to have therapeutic properties. With its mix of medieval history, natural wonders, and rustic hospitality, Saaremaa offers a uniquely peaceful yet fascinating escape. 6. Narva. Narva stands as a unique frontier city on Estonia's eastern border with Russia, where history and geopolitics intertwine in dramatic fashion. Dominating the city is the imposing Herman Castle, originally constructed in the 13th century by the Danes, and later expanded by the Teutonic Order. The castle's strategic location on the Narva River faces directly across to the Russian Ivangrad fortress, creating a striking visual reminder of the complex historical relationship between Estonia and Russia. Walking along the riverbank, one can almost feel the tension and stories carried by this border. Narva's cityscape is a fascinating blend of centuries-old architecture, Soviet-era apartment blocks, and new cultural initiatives. Although much of the city was devastated during World War II, efforts have been made to preserve and restore historic sites. The Narva Museum, housed in the Herman Castle, offers exhibits that explore the city's turbulent past, from medieval times to Soviet occupation. The nearby Narva Art Residency and emerging galleries reflect a growing contemporary cultural revival. Narva's population is predominantly Russian-speaking, and the city's cuisine, traditions, and festivals reflect this rich cultural mix. Walking through Narva's streets offers a rare glimpse into a border city, where two worlds meet, making it an intriguing destination for travelers interested in history, culture, and human stories shaped by geography. 7. Setomaa Region. The Setomaa region, located in southeastern Estonia near the Russian border, is a culturally distinct area that preserves one of the country's most unique and oldest ethnic minorities, the Setos. Setomaa's identity is deeply tied to its own language, customs, and Orthodox Christian faith, which blend pagan traditions with Orthodox rituals. The region is renowned for its tradition of lilo, a form of polyphonic folk singing that UNESCO has recognized as an intangible cultural heritage. This haunting, call-and-response singing style is often performed during festivals and religious ceremonies, providing a profound window into Seto spirituality and community life. Setomaa's villages are characterized by colorful wooden houses with intricate decorations, traditional smoke saunas, and historic chapels. The Seto Museum in Varsko offers rich exhibitions on the history, crafts, and daily life of the Setos. Visitors can attend festivals like the Seto Kingdom Day, a vibrant celebration of Seto culture featuring music, dance, and local cuisine. Nature here is equally compelling, with rolling hills, lush forests, and serene lakes forming a tranquil backdrop. Walking or cycling through the countryside, visitors experience a slower pace of life, with opportunities to meet artisans, crafting wool textiles or taste homemade cheeses and breads. Setomaa offers a rare chance to engage with a living, breathing folk culture deeply rooted in tradition. 8. Suma National Park. Suma National Park is one of Estonia's most extraordinary natural areas, famous for its unique natural phenomenon known as the fifth season. This occurs every spring when melting snow and heavy rains cause vast floods that submerge large parts of the park for weeks. During this period, roads, trails, and meadows transform into waterways navigable only by canoe or boat. Visitors flock to Suma for the surreal experience of paddling through forested wetlands, spotting wildlife such as elk, beavers, and rare bird species that thrive in the untouched habitats. Outside of flood season, Suma's bogs, swamps, and ancient forests offer peaceful hiking opportunities on elevated wooden walkways. The vast peat bogs are home to fascinating flora, including sphagnum mosses, carnivorous plants, and delicate orchids. The park's tranquility and remoteness make it a sanctuary for those seeking to disconnect and immerse themselves in nature's rhythms. Suma is also steeped in folklore and traditional livelihoods. Local communities have long relied on hunting, fishing, and peat harvesting, preserving a harmonious relationship with the land. Visitors can explore traditional smoke saunas and learn about the region's cultural heritage. The fifth season flood is a powerful reminder of nature's cycles, making Suma an unforgettable destination for ecotourists and adventurers alike. 9. Rakir. Rakir, a town in northern Estonia, is a blend of rich medieval history and contemporary cultural energy. The centerpiece is the Rakir Castle, an imposing fortress perched on a hilltop overlooking the town. Originally built by the Livonian order in the 14th century, the castle has been restored to offer immersive historical experiences. Visitors can explore the dungeon, climb towers, and participate in interactive exhibits and medieval reenactments. The castle's ramparts provide sweeping views across Rakir and the surrounding countryside. The town itself combines quaint charm with modern amenities. The pedestrian-friendly center is dotted with cozy cafes, boutiques, and galleries that showcase local art. Rakir is notable for its lively cultural scene, hosting theater performances, concerts, and events that celebrate Estonian heritage. The Rakir Central Park offers a peaceful green space for walking and relaxation, often hosting community gatherings and festivals. Rakir also celebrates culinary traditions, with restaurants serving locally sourced dishes like venison, mushrooms, and wild berries. The town's friendly atmosphere and its balance of history and modern culture make it a rewarding destination for travelers looking to explore Estonian small-town life. 10. Hiima Island. Hiima, Estonia's second-largest island, is a tranquil retreat characterized by its unspoiled nature, historic lighthouses, and maritime heritage. The island's landscape features dense pine forests, meadows, and sandy beaches that stretch along the Baltic Sea coast. Hiima's slow pace of life attracts visitors seeking peace, fresh air, and a connection to nature. One of the island's highlights is the Kopu Lighthouse, one of the oldest lighthouses in the world, continuously operating since the early 16th century. Standing tall amid ancient woods, it offers breathtaking views across the sea and island landscape. Another notable lighthouse is the Risna Lighthouse, perched on the rugged western coast, famous for dramatic sunsets and wild seas. Hiima's villages are quaint and welcoming, with traditional wooden architecture and local crafts. The island has a strong maritime culture, with small fishing ports and seafood specialties featuring prominently in local cuisine. Outdoor enthusiasts enjoy hiking, cycling, birdwatching, and kayaking in the calm bays and nature reserves. Hiima's blend of natural beauty, historic landmarks, and tranquil atmosphere makes it a perfect destination for those looking to experience Estonia's islands in a deeply authentic way.